Hey guys, today's video is the third video of the audio for video series I recently started. We're going to be talking about how to pick the right audio interface or sound recorder. So in the previous video of this series, we spoke about the various kinds of microphones you can buy and what applications they're best suited for. If you missed that, then make sure you check that out. I'll leave a link up here somewhere. Now, when it comes to sorting out your audio setup, you always need to figure out how you're going to manage and record your audio. Remember that from the first video of the series, we spoke about the 4 basic audio setups for video. This video only applies to those of you looking to get the best audio quality out of the 4 audio setups, which of course requires you to record your audio separately using the Dual system. When dealing with the Dual system, you have 2 major options in terms of how you're going to handle your audio. The first one is the audio interface or sound mixer method. Here, an audio interface with built-in preamps is what is used to provide phantom power to the microphone or microphones, as well as bring all the sound inputs together into a single track if required. An audio interface is hardware that allows you to connect microphones and other audio equipment together in order to generate digital audio signals from the analog inputs. A secondary device like a computer is required to which the audio interface passes the digital signals to be recorded and processed. Most audio interfaces include line-level analog inputs and outputs, one or more microphone preamplifiers, and sometimes they may even include digital inputs and outputs such as AES, SPDIF, or ADAT. Now, audio interfaces come in all shapes and sizes, and your final decision will most likely be dependent on the budget that you have and the I/O of the device. I highly recommend an audio interface with USB connectivity so that you can hook up to your computer and do your monitoring and recording from there. Here are some relatively inexpensive USB audio interfaces I recommend. Number 1, the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. This audio interface allows you to connect a single XLR mic and a 1/4-inch instrument input. It can deliver phantom power through the XLR input. It has decent preamps at an affordable $100. Second, we have the M-Audio M-Track 2X2C series. It has an XLR TRS combo input with phantom power and also a 1/4-inch instrument input. The C series connects to your computer via USB or USB-C and currently goes for $100. Third is the Behringer Euphoria UMC 204 HD. It can also do what the other 2 preamps can, except this audio interface has 2 XLR TRS combo inputs with phantom power and 2 preamps, meaning it can take 2 microphones simultaneously. It also has MIDI input and output. This audio interface goes for $80. Finally, we have the Zoom U22 Handy Audio interface, which allows you to connect 1 XLR or 1/4-inch TS microphone and a 3mm line in. This goes for $100, which doesn't sound like good value for money compared to the others. However, this audio interface is much smaller than the other 2 and is also able to connect to your iPad as opposed to being limited to just your PC and Mac. Should you need more I/O, the slightly more expensive U24 is also a good option with 2 XLR inputs, MIDI I/O, and multi-track recording. Now let's talk about the other option when dealing with the Dual system when recording audio for video. Here, a field recorder with a built-in preamp or preamps is what is used to provide phantom power to the microphone or microphones. A field recorder is usually portable and serves the same purpose as an audio interface. They have built-in preamps and most can provide phantom power to your microphone as well as bring audio inputs into a single track if required. However, field recorders do not need any secondary devices to actually process and record the audio. As the name suggests, they allow you to monitor and capture the audio out on the field. Just like the audio interfaces, field recorders come in all shapes and sizes, and ultimately your decision will most likely be influenced by budget, portability, and features. Field recorders tend to be very versatile with features like functional displays so you can monitor your audio visually, multiple recording channels other than just stereo, and USB connectivity, which allows some of them to double up as an audio interface for your computer or iPad. Here are some relatively inexpensive field recorders that I highly recommend. First, we have the Zoom H4n Pro. This is a 4-channel recorder with 2 XLR TRS combo inputs that can deliver phantom power and a 3mm line in. It runs on battery power and also features 2 XY built-in stereo microphones. The H4n doubles as a traditional audio interface via USB connection to your computer. This recorder goes for $200. Second, we have the Tascam DR40, which is also a 4-channel recorder with 2 XY built-in microphones. The Tascam has 2 XLR TRS combo inputs through which it can deliver phantom power, but it does not have an audio interface through USB feature. This goes for $180. Third, we have the Tascam DR60D Mark II, which is a field recorder specifically designed with DSLR filmmakers in mind. It is a 4-channel recorder with 2 XLR TRS combo inputs as well as a 3mm stereo input. The DR60D can deliver phantom power through its XLR connectors and has some clean preamps. This recorder goes for $200. Lastly, we have the Zoom H5, which is a 4-channel audio recorder with dual XLR TRS combo inputs that it can deliver phantom power to. It also has 2 stereo XY microphones that can be switched out with different input capsules that are sold separately, which consist of shotgun mics, a mid-side mic, and an extra 2 XLR ports should you need them. This is my recorder of choice that I use in all of my videos and it works great. It also has the ability to be used as a USB interface like the H4n. This recorder goes for $270. So there you have it, guys. Those are the 2 major options you have if you want to record audio for your video using the Juul system. It's easy to see that the field recorder option is probably the most versatile and feature-filled. However, it is also the most expensive as USB audio interfaces don't cost that much. Ultimately, it all comes down to your budget, the features, as well as portability and versatility. With a field recorder, you're not limited to doing recording in an environment where you have your computer or secondary device close by. You have complete freedom with recording your audio wherever you want. Even though field recorders are more expensive, I highly recommend them simply because they generally do what audio interfaces do and more, whilst being portable and more practical. In the next video of this Audio for Video series, we'll talk about what you need to do with your audio in post-production using a digital audio workstation or DAW software before you can publish your video or audio file. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this video has been useful to you. Please leave a like or a comment and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Catch you folks in the next one.